President Trump. They've agreed on a $2 trillion price tag for infrastructure. One thing we keep hearing is maybe they'll increase the gas tax to pay for it. Come on in, Congressman Jason Smith, a Republican from the state of Missouri, and he's a member of the Tax Writing Ways and Means Committee. Sir, the GOP, would it get behind a gas tax?
Well, Stuart, let's just think about this. If they want a $2 trillion infrastructure package, in order to pay for it by a gas tax, you're looking at every American is going to have $1.50 to $2 added on per gallon for everything that they're doing just to hit the price tag. If we want to be reasonable about funding an infrastructure package, we need to look at different aspects of waste in the system of people who aren't paying a gas tax. For example, people who drive electric cars. Okay. They don't pay for driving on the road, of course, because they don't pay the gas tax.
So would you oppose any and all tax increases to pay for infrastructure?
Let me tell you $20 billion that I can find for it. It's my legislation to eliminate the subsidy for electric cars. If we eliminate the $7,500 subsidy that we give people that purchase electric cars who don't pay a gas tax, that will bring some money in. In order to fund an infrastructure package, we're going to have to look at all different aspects. You can't just look at a gas tax. You can't just look at eliminating subsidies for electric cars. We have to look at everything. And our roads and bridges are definitely crumbling. We're going to have to do something about infrastructure, but just a gas tax that's going to raise every American's gas $1.50 to $2 a gallon is ridiculous.
Okay, let me push this one at you. The Democrats are pushing legislation that would force President Trump to get back into the Paris Climate Agreement. What are you doing about that? I mean, look, the House is controlled by the Democrats. They'll probably go for this.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm about to do, and I'm about to walk over to the House floor to vote against it. And it's absolutely ridiculous. The president withdrew us from the Paris Agreement 10 months after Obama did it at the very end of his presidency. Think about this. China and India, the two largest effectors of climate change in the world, in fact, are exempt from the Paris Agreement until 2030. In fact, they have been increasing their carbon emissions. This does nothing for it. In fact, the United States has already been the leader in the world by itself in reducing carbon emissions. This is ridiculous. Where was Nancy Pelosi asking for whether President Obama should have to ask Congress to enter the agreement? She wasn't anywhere. But she wants to make sure Donald Trump can't say that we can't be part of it.
Okay, Congressman, I think it's a non-starter. Certainly politically, I can't see America going back into the Paris Climate Accord. So thanks very much for being with us today. Always appreciate it. See you soon.
Thanks, sir.